He's run over 156 miles over a span of 8 months, all to reach one goal, help to raise $1 million for Cayman Hospice Care. And now Derek is about to embark on the final leg of his 6th marathon challenge. He's here with us today, Derek Haynes from Six4Hospice. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
What's running through your mind now that you're nearing the very end of this challenge?
Well, it's how am I going to get over it from next year or in the future? But as you quite rightly say, the last of the marathons of the challenge is on Sunday, so hopefully I'll be well over halfway by this time on Sunday morning, because it starts at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's been a steady work to keep there, because as you know, I run the marathon here every year, but to do 6 over a period of time, you've got to stay at quite a higher level of fitness. So I've actually now run over 2,000 miles for the year just in order to keep that fitness up. So it's quite a long way to go. Yeah,
that's incredible. I mean, when I'm driving here to the station in the morning, I'll see you and I'm honking, and then in the evenings I see you driving and I'm honking, and it's incredible. And speaking of honking, that kind of support, the community has really rallied around your effort here. Your $1 million goal, and you're almost there now.
That's right. We had a fundraiser at Conor O'Day, who runs Butterfield Bank here, at his house last Wednesday night. The figures are still got to be finalised and so on. There's obviously a few expenses with regard to the function itself. But we're looking at around or just up to 80,000 for that night, and that puts us in the 900,000 or just over area. So with another 100,000 to go. And now, you'd mentioned that to me in January, February this year, and I thought, well, 100,000 is a big target. But you're quite right, the community's been absolutely phenomenal. And when you're running along, I mean, you think about things, obviously you have your down times. One of the things that does come through is the inspiration you get from the community and their support of this hospice build. Because, as you know, there are two sort of separate things. There's the hospice care itself, which is the ongoing operational, and then this challenge is to build a hospice, a new hospice, purpose-built for them. And that will save them over $70,000 a year in rent out of their operational funds. So that's pretty good going itself. And the company I work for, DART, they're going to supply the land for us to build it on. So it's going really well.
Wow. I'm trying to not cry here listening to you talk about this. What's the experience been like to run, push your body that far and do these 5 marathons and set the kind of goal for yourself? What has it been like?
Well, it's been, it has been extremely good fun, actually, and I've had a lot of support out on the different runs. Peter Candia, for instance, and Julia, they've put $100,000 in, so we've had people at that level put in $100,000 in Cereba, Deutsche Bank, and the Watkins family have been fantastic, all the way down to the fellow with dreadlocks on his bike who gave me $6, a dollar for each marathon. So right across the board, been fantastic. But you do have your down times when you on a long run at all times. Some runners will count to 100 and then count again. And I think you've heard me say I usually find somebody, a good-looking lady, and run behind them for a few miles, and that helps me through the bad times. But one thing that does, as I say, inspire you is the knowledge that people really want you to succeed. And the different articles that have appeared or on the blogs and things like that. Overwhelming support. It really is quite touching.
Yeah, no, it is. And of course, we have about $100,000 to go. The last run is on Sunday. Of course, I know there are going to be tons of people out there supporting you for this last run. But for people to donate money and help you get to the $1 million, how can people do that?
Well, they can do it in either ways. They can go to Six4Hospice.com, and you can do it there. You can send a cheque to Rotary Club of Grand Cayman, in brackets hospice. In smaller ways, you can actually text, $5 a time to Lime and Digicel, who have partnered up on this, and you actually text GIVE, which you can see I'm just having a little crib here, 4483. You text that and then type in Derek and send that off, and that sends $5 to the fund. So 20,000 cell phones do that. We're home, aren't we?
We're home.
The other good news is that Sol Petroleum, who bought out sort of with Esso, are doing the same again. Alan Neeson, who's the country manager, he's been very supportive of our runs over the years. He's doing it again. 5 cents a gallon of every gallon sold by Esso until the 6th of January, and it's going all the way through December, will come to that fund. So we're probably looking at another $30,000 to $40,000. So even if you're putting fuel in your car, you are helping out. But
Yes.
don't let that stop you, folks. If you've got some money and you can help us out,
Yeah.
we really want to bust through that
Yes.
$1 million target.
So many ways that people can support you, and certainly there'll be a lot of well wishes and support and energy going towards. So we wish you all the very best this Sunday. I am confident you're going to get to the $1 million. And just on a personal level, this is incredibly inspiring, so impressive, and just thank you for being this brave and bold and taking this goal on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thanks to everybody for their support as well.
Thank you.